Welcome to this Mastery Empowerment course from New Earth One Network. This is designed exclusively for your higher self connection and embodiment.
Beloved hearts, as we deepen into the Solstice Passageway, we are further embraced in the dance of our divine masculine and divine feminine spirits and deepening levels of the rebirthing of our innocence, our Christ light. Not only are we moving through the yin and yang energy of the longest day of the year and the shortest night in the northern hemisphere, and vice versa in the southern hemisphere, but we are further experiencing the overlighting of Mars and Venus as they light up our night sky. The celestial connection amplifies from June the 19th through to July the 10th as Mars undergoes a quasi-conjunction with Venus as these planets approach to around 5 degrees of one another. How this translates in our lives is with a deepening sense of love and power and knowing as we release disempowerment, letting go of being a people pleaser or extending to others or not creating enough time for self or still simmering anger or resentment, betrayal or blame. Additionally, or wounding of the masculine and feminine resurfaces as we go through yet another level of clearing, releasing and letting go. And as the thymus and heart chakras now activate as the golden heart, and we deepen into this rebirthing of the innocence of our Christed light. Simultaneously, the Kundalini energy ignites and we expand into the loving heart as one heart. The spine further connects as the operating system within the body for New Earth, and the cerebrospinal fluid creates the pressure along the spine through the occipital lobe and into the pineal gland to release the crystals from within the pineal gland and to take us beyond the illusions, beyond the ring passive knot, into the ability to jump timelines, to shift dimensionally. As we shift dimensionally, all may present moments being surreal as we ground and root this through this field of quickening, of quantum jumping, and of magnetism and manifestation. We drop old false beliefs and judgments, particularly around abundance or lack thereof, realizing that our beliefs create our judgments and create the separation, and so we simply let go and let God. This allows for a deepening flow within our universe, for the new to be birthed through our heart's dreaming and heart's joy, as we experience greater moments of our connection to Gaia, and from here, quantum realms of consciousness and inner planes of light. For many collectives, we journey now into the timelines of Atlantis and ancient Egypt. We release the fall of consciousness, past lives and karmic timelines, and deepen into self-mastery, merging with more of our higher self aspects, future selves, and multi-dimensional aspects, and in particular, our Syrian higher selves. For those awakening souls remembering and activating timelines of initiation, we travel in soul consciousness into the halls of Amenti and into the golden records of the Kasha, changing the records as we collapse and dissolve the old and create from this now the expansion of new earth and the expansion of our consciousness as one heart, one love, and one unified field of light. And so, beloved heart, I invite you to listen to this beautiful 25-minute transmission, taking you deep into the timelines of self-mastery through the Solstice passage, and further inviting you to experience the halls of Amenti and the ability to create your future from this now. Enjoy the passageway, beloved hearts. Namaste. As we breathe deep into the body, we have a sense with this of the threefold flame of power, love, and wisdom activating from within our loving hearts, of this beautiful pink flame of love and wisdom, this blue flame of power and alignment to the divine, and this golden yellow flame of wisdom and divine intelligence. Just feeling and sensing this beautiful flame expanding into this golden sun within the loving hearts, representing our beautiful Christ light. And within this now, having a sense of the flow of the feminine, the softness, gentleness. The light of creation, in the plasma light goddess frequency of divine love amplified in this now moment. Within this beautiful golden sun, within our loving hearts, we further see or sense the star tetrahedron, three-dimensional six-pointed star ignite and activate, bringing through in this now deepening timelines of self-mastery, of initiation, the remembrance of golden ages of light, particularly timelines of Atlantis and ancient Egypt. As this occurs, as we have a sense now, these plasma light tunnels being created as a stargate vortex, the subatomic particles spinning in this increased light frequency within the body. We bring our focus to the perineum center, to the original divine blueprint, aligning into the divine blueprint as the Kundalini energy is now gently activating, and we feel this whole frequency and energy connecting through what we call the stargate of the perineum. As we gently now move our bodies backwards and forwards, from side to side. And starting this deep rhythmic breath now, breathing in love, breathing out love. As you have a sense of this Kundalini igniting and activating, the stargate of the loving heart expanding, you feel this deep connection into the heart of Gaia now, grounding ever deeper into her crystal heart and further into the unity grid of divine love, and feeling and sensing the pulsing of these rays of creation through the 144 unity grid of divine love, linking here into the I am avatar consciousness of light, into the collective higher light of all awakening and awakened souls, to that which we call the sisterhood of the rose, the brotherhood of the light, into the angelic realms, the galactic realms, and into the timelines of self-mastery, all converging in this now, bringing through remembrance of golden ages of light, while the Kundalini gently ignites and activates, moving from chakra to chakra. We focus on these converging spin points of sound and color frequencies activating through the axonal lines that lie along the acupuncture meridian lines. Having a sense of this activating now, having a sense of purifying, releasing, and realigning, focusing right now on what it is you would like to release or let go of within your life, as this beautiful threefold flame continues to expand around the body and energy field. Just deepen into the body, seeing what the body is needing in this now, and drawing this to you from the unity grid as this vibrating stargate of divine love through the geometries, sound and color frequencies, axonal lines, fractal geometries, ray frequencies. As you now breathe deep into the body, hold the breath and release all that is ready to be released. And all that needs to be embraced within the loving heart, with compassion, with nurturing, with love. Breathing in love, holding the breath, breathing out all that is ready to be released. Focusing on the loving heart, heart chakra, thymus chakra, welcoming into the loving heart the anger, welcoming the grief, welcoming the doubt, the guilt, the shame or the blame. And just walking through each feeling, each emotion, each memory as the light of God you are. Embracing, loving, accepting, reclaiming your innocence and divinity by expanding the loving heart, keeping it open, by observing and loving all that arises, to transcend and shift out of these old templates and grids and into newer. As you say to yourself, I love you. Give your full name now. I love you. I love you. I love you. Imromosoa iakia. Inkaino koa. I love you. I love you. Breathe deep into the body, expanding the lower abdomen on the in-breath, contracting the lower abdomen on the out-breath. It's feeling this expansion and contraction within each cell. The stargate from within the perineum is starting to ignite and activate, and the Kundalini is igniting further up and down the spine. We have a sense now of connecting into the pineal gland. We are creating pressure now through the cerebrospinal fluids by breathing in and holding the breath. And this creates pressure into the pineal gland. And as we breathe out, it releases the crystals from within the pineal gland. These crystal frequencies are also the crystalline consciousness. Christ-like. Feeling and sensing yourself as light. Through releasing the veils of illusion. Through collapsing and dissolving the lower timelines. Through releasing the blame, the judgment, expanding beyond the old into the new. You have a sense now of the shape of the Ankh as it connects into the pineal gland. Breathe in through the shaft of the Ankh and allow the central part where the oval and the crust connects to be experienced through the pineal gland. As you see the oval, the top part of the Ankh now, move out the back of the third eye, around the head to a point 2.4 feet above the crown chakra, into the third eye. back into the pineal, and then the arms of the cross from the front and back of the third eye, and from just above the left and the right ear. Breathe in through this from the shaft to the pineal gland. See the oval move out the back of the third eye to a point 2.4 feet above the crown chakra, back into the front of the third eye, and then the arms coming out the front of the third eye, the back, the left and the right. Do this breath 7 times, breathing in, hold the breath, and then release. We are doing this now through connecting to a 6-dimensional portal 2.4 feet above the crown chakra, to deepening our connection to our Syrian higher selves. This is the first higher self we embody, representing a deepening level of power, freedom, might, light, and ancient timelines of self-mastery, Egypt and Atlantis ignite as we activate the immortal chromosomes, as the subatomic particles spin in this increased light frequency. Breathing in, holding the breath, breathing out all that is ready to be released. And now, through the gateway of the loving heart and these timelines of self-mastery, you enter now as an initiate into the halls of Amenti, finding Thoth by your side. You expand this dimensional frequency and timeline as you now recite these words of power. Mekut al-Shab al-Hal Zer Ben al Zerbret Zen Ephraim Quar al. Another word of power that will free your soul. Laom I al Gan. You will enter Amenti, particularly right now, simply into Akashic records to clear and collapse lower timelines, and to create and rewrite from this now. You now see or sense the gates of Amenti through your loving heart as you recite aloud, I am a child of the light, and for me there are no barriers. Open, I command. Open the halls of Amenti to me as an initiate of light. Edom al-Ahim Zabad Zer Edom. You now find yourself within the dimension of the golden Akasha, and seeing in front of you now the golden book of Akasha that looks like a movie screen, and upon it, timelines that may appear from a linear perspective as past lives, a frequency or density or consciousness of blame or judgment or shame or guilt, anger. That is affecting you in this now. You are essentially clearing this perceived fall from grace, timelines experienced through the fall of Atlantis, the fall of ancient Egypt, separation, pain. The pineal continues to activate, taking you beyond separation, beyond the human melodies, where you know yourself as this empowered flame of divinity, sacred flame of source light. These converging, merging timelines of self-mastery allow you now to simply tune into that dimensional pocket of space, to the life stream where this pain reveals where it affected you, there where you played out a particular role and are playing it out once more. You have a sense now, simply observing and loving, to bring this healing and love and forgiveness, seeing on this movie screen all unfolding. What are the primary issues along this karmic timeline? What is important to remember now? As you experience this past life chamber, allow yourself to dissolve, cancel old contracts, false beliefs, judgments that you may carry at a cellular and soul level, impacting you in any negative manner whatsoever in this now. Know that you are fulfilling your soul's purpose, heart's passion and joy. As you simply affirm, I am a flame of divinity, the light of God. I am the light of God. Send your love to this past self, and send your love to all past selves that need this love, need this support, as well as to all those with you in this timeline, that from a human perspective you need to forgive and love. Breathing deep into the body, breathing in love, breathing out love, gently rocking the body backwards and forwards from side to side. And now, from this now moment as a co-creator to the divine, you merge with all your higher selves, future selves, multidimensional self that have achieved self-mastery as this threefold flame of power, love and wisdom amplifies now. The heart continues to expand and open through the pineal, through the third eye. You receive the scrolls of light to ignite the immortal chromosomes to experience your physical ascension. And the next level of your service work upon this sacred earth through joy and passion. It's love. And in this month, greater levels of divine alchemy through the Sophia Christos, frequency and energy of your divine masculine, divine feminine, and the new, renewed birthing of your beautiful inner Christ, overlighted by Mars, Venus, through your golden sun, your loving heart, higher light. You just feel and sense these light codes activating now to new levels of divine masculine, divine feminine, expanding into the next dimensional octave of light you are. Beloved, I am presence. Good. As you ground this now into the energy of Gaia, into her sacred, loving heart, and into the unity grid. It's one heart, one love, one unified field of light. And in your own time, you gently come back fully present, grounded and centered, and firmly in your body. Imromoso asia kia, in kaino koa.